Okay, so I wanted to talk about a few things. Number one, that being that the audio in my past few videos has been kind of wish-washy. I've noticed it'll like change from really loud to really quiet. I've been trying to fix it because I got a few comments on how the Wealth and Prosperity series is very quiet and you've almost got to like strain to hear it on your phone unless you have headphones. So I've been trying to fix that, and I fixed it on the last video, I'm pretty sure, the How to Manifest Anything Part 1. So I think it's good for now. The only other problem I had was the other one that I made in the vehicle as well. I had the AC off, but the car was running, and I guess through, you know, the suction cup that I've got set up, you know, the bass of the car moving from the engine being on made that bass rumble and was very difficult to hear if you had headphones on or speakers hooked up to it. So right now I cut the car completely off. So we're going to see how the audio is like this. Now this video is going to be very quick because I just want to hit a few things, and also it is getting very hot in here. And so number one is fear. Fear will ruin about anything that you're trying to accomplish. Same for doubt. Doubt's like a plague. And one of the biggest things that I doubted was myself in the beginning of this. And I've already seen how far it's become. You go watch, you know, the beginning of the Wealth and Prosperity series. It's really crappy audio quality, you know, background and this and that. And the channel's like 4 months old now almost, and now it's at this point. I was also in fear about what if I ran out of things to talk about. And I knew in the back of my head I was just, you know, tripping over it, and, you know, it'll come to me. But that's the thing. Take it one step at a time, because now it's to the point that I've been posting daily YouTube videos. I never thought I was going to do that. I thought I was going to at most be able to post 3 times a week. And now I've been posting daily videos. Now, I might miss a day or so every now and again. I'm going to really try to do this. But also, if it gets to the point that my content starts lacking, I'm going to probably do less videos a week. And so, I never thought I'd get to the point where I'm actually daily posting on YouTube. So for you out there who, whether you paint, whether you make music, whatever you're doing, if you have some fear of if you're stuck in the what if stage, take it one step at a time. Just focus on this, and don't focus on what if, but just focus on what can I do? What will I do? And so you got to take it at that, because you'll eventually turn around and realize how far you came. You know, you're like, I could get from point A to point B. Start stepping, you'll turn around and realize you're already 3/4 of the way there. And that's really it. It's really mostly what I wanted to talk about was just fear and doubt, because if you watched my How to Manifest Anything video, you can't mix in these other, it's almost like an anti-force against your force in which you're trying to manifest anything. And I'm going to go over this in either the part 2 or part 3 of it. It might end up becoming 4 parts, which would actually be really neat to make, seeing as how the number 4 is the number of manifestation. And so I'm going to go over how fear, doubt, and these other anti-forces can really screw up what you're doing, whether you're using the law of attraction, whether you're using positive thinking, self-hypnosis. These are all techniques that work, and they follow the basic equation of will plus imagination equals, you know, the effect you want. Whatever you're wanting to create, manifest, whatever you want to call it. And so for you who are worrying about what ifs and what's going to happen, or I can't, this and that, if you really want to start manifesting what you want, you have to get rid of all that negative emotion. There's no other way, because whenever you're putting that in with the positive, you're like taking a pot of chocolate, melted chocolate, and you're just adding salt. Well, actually, some people like salted chocolate. It's like you're adding, I don't know, something really nasty. Let's say rock salt in that chocolate would be kind of gross. But yeah, you're mixing it up all bad, and you don't want to do that. You don't want to add sugar to the gumbo. You don't want to add Tabasco to the ice cream. That's just basically how it works. And so for those who are constantly dwelling in the negative, I've said before, use the exercise of filtering in the thoughts. Every time you get a positive thought, say either out loud or in your head, I accept that thought. And if you get a negative thought, say I reject that thought. Now, it works a lot better when you say it out loud because spoken word does a lot to the subconscious mind. But use this method. And by the way, if you're wondering where I got this method from, it's over at Mind and Magic's channel, Frederick Xavier. It was his first or second video he gave this exercise, and honestly it was the biggest one that changed my life, was filtering out the positive and negative thoughts. And it took maybe a week and a half, to start getting positive results. Things would just work well. And all these exercises that I give you, I have used myself, and they do absolutely work. And you can tell because whenever you pick up one, you'll usually drop off another exercise, and you'll have this middle ground of a shitty week. And so I would focus on one that works for you and then morph it to your way. But as I'm researching all kinds of things, I do like trying a lot of different things because everybody's different. And so if I'm going to help somebody with this exercise, I need to be able to explain how it works, what you're doing, and what to expect from it, because while this may work for you, it's not going to work for somebody else. They're going to need something else. And so start filtering in those thoughts. Get rid of the negativity, and then start manifesting whatever it is that you want. And stop worrying. Worrying is another one. So get rid of the worry, get rid of the doubt, get rid of the fear. Those are the biggest things you want to get rid of, and you will start getting all these instant results. Anyways, this video is trailing on, and it feels like 110 degrees in my car. So I'm going to leave it at this. Make sure you subscribe and click the notifications so that you get all of them. I'm going to leave my last video over here, and then I'll probably just leave something cool right here for you. Either way, can't wait to make the next video tomorrow. I'm probably either going to do part 2 or I'm going to do the third part of the happiness track. Well, for y'all to prosper and have a great day.